When do you wear an ankle boot versus a mid-calf boot versus a knee-high boot versus an over-the-knee boot? Because getting this wrong could throw your whole outfit off. All right, I know that was like dramatic as heck, but it's true. You could potentially throw your outfit off with the wrong boot choice. And it's because of our favorite thing to talk about here on this channel, lines. So here's a quick refresher. Horizontal lines shorten and widen, while vertical lines lengthen and lean, and diagonal lines divide. And them boots, your boots form lines too. You know, there's the vertical line, like, you know, the up and down of the boot, but there is also that horizontal line that is formed from the top of your boot. And that horizontal line, that's the one we need to look out for. So let's go. All right, so let me show you an example because, you know, obviously we're visual creatures and, you know, the visual aid helps. So look at these boots here, right? You see how the horizontal line that is formed from the top of the boot, you see that? You see it. Now look at how the top of these mid-calf boots here, well, let me kind of back up because there's gonna be a bunch of pictures here and we want to, you know, fit them all in. So you got the ankle boot here, then you got the mid-calf. So you see how that mid-calf boot, how it is forming, you know, that horizontal line. Then right here, we have the knee boot. You see how the top of that knee boot is forming a horizontal line, and the over the knee boot, the top of that is also forming a horizontal line. So as we just mentioned, horizontal lines shorten and widen. Now, when you are wearing a boot, you know, the top of that boot is forming a horizontal line, it can cut off the visual length of your leg, which, you know, some of us need our visual length of our legs, okay? So each of these horizontal lines can potentially, you know, keyword potentially here, cut off the visual length of our legs. However, there are ways in which to dress around it and to style around it. So let me give you some examples. So, you know, like I was saying, the ankle boots especially, but also like mid-calf boots, that horizontal line can cut off the visual length and it can make you look shorter and wider. Now, for some people, that might actually be your goal. And if that is you, or if you just really don't care, if you don't really care, I don't know why you would click on this video, but sometimes y'all feel the need to click on things that, you know, don't interest you and then vocalize that it doesn't interest you. Well, not really vocalize, but y'all be typing in the comments saying that it doesn't interest you, and I just be like, okay. However, if that's not you, then we cool, bestie, we cool, you know, like, it's okay. But some people can pull that look off. Like, you know, this young lady right here, she's got legs for days. The horizontal line caused by the socks that she's wearing that kind of breaks up the length of her legs. She's got legs for days. So it's like, you're still seeing the visual length, right? But, you know, not all of us have legs for days. Some of us aren't 5'11" and taller, you know? Some of us aren't models and statuesque. Now, this look is also a look, it has potential, but it is kind of, you know, causing that horizontal line there at the ankle, and then there's the length of the skirt, and then the length of it, it's just giving like a little sliver of leg. This outfit has potential. As a matter of fact, what I would do with this outfit is I would probably remove the hat, the sunglasses, I would probably have the bomber jacket open with like maybe like a tank top underneath, and maybe switch out the boots for some black ankle boots. As a matter of fact, I asked AI to kind of rejudge this outfit for me, and the AI, you know, it tried its best, but it gave me some pretty reasonably looking examples, except some of them, it only gave me a 3/4 shot, so we couldn't see the full thing, even though I asked it for the full length shot, but AI going AI. But, you know, nonetheless, I did like the looks that the AI came up with. It's just that, you know, like, damn, show me the whole thing. Now, when it comes to styling ankle boots, you have to strike a good balance between the length of your skirt or your dress, or, you know, your pants or your jeans, and the length of the ankle boot. And I'll show you some examples of what I mean. Okay, this look right here. Now, I'm showing you an outfit where she's wearing all black, but you don't have to wear all black in order for this to work. You can also similarly wear some tights that are in a similar color as your shoe. So if you had a red shoe, maybe, well, a red shoe with red tights. I don't think I would wear it, but it would look good. It would still give that elongating effect, but you know, if you had a blue shoe and similar colors, like a brown shoe and some brown you know, like, you know what I mean? I think you know what I mean. But this works because the line is long and lean, the eyeball is just going up and down the outfit, and it's not stopping in one place. It's not visually cutting off any of her length. And this is really cute too. I like how she has this outfit styled. Even though it's all black, and to me personally, wearing an all black outfit is probably the last thing that I would want to wear, because I just feel like I look more lively in colors. Like, I like black, but you know, it has its place, you know what I mean? But I mention it because a lot of times people will give you that like blanket advice to just wear all black, it's slimming. And it's like, no, not all black is slimming. And you don't have to wear all black in order for something to be slimming, you know what I mean? You know, another example, here's another example of where the hose and the ankle boots are similar colors, where it just has a nice long lean line, doesn't break anything up. Now, had she worn white tights, and I'm gonna hope and pray that my editor can do something here so that she looks like she's wearing white tights. So like, look at the difference between if she had the white tights on versus how it looks with the black tights here. So you can see what I mean about making sure that you're wearing tights that are a similar color as your boot. And right here, yet another example. It's pretty similar to the other two, but I was like, oh, she looks so cute that she deserves to be seen in this video too. Now, obviously, you can also wear jeans or pants that are longer than the ankle boot, and that is going to give you that visual elongation, because the eye is just going to keep, you know, going up and down without any breaks in the horizontal line. Now, you can also do a cropped jean or a cropped pant. Here's some examples up here that look very nice. And the way that you can do this is either to have the pant and the boot be a similar color, or you can do it with something that's a different color. Just make sure there's not that much space in between where the jean ends and then the top of the ankle boot begins. So you don't want to have too much space there, you know, just like a little something. Mid-calf boots can be really easy to style when you're wearing them with pants or jeans, because you know, the likelihood is that your pants are probably going to be longer and it wouldn't show the top of the mid-calf boot in the first place. But, you know, mid-calf boots are really cute and they're meant to be seen. So I would probably pair them with a cropped pant or a cropped jean. But just be mindful of the proportion and where the hem of that pant or that jean is hitting when it comes to the top of the mid-calf boot, because then you can have an instance where it's just like creating a big old horizontal line. And hopefully I can find some images that will portray that so that we can be on the same page. I would say mid-calf boots can be a little tricky when you're wearing them with skirts or dresses, because you want to be mindful of where that hem is going to hit in relation to the top of the mid-calf boot. So I would say that mid-calf boots probably style best with shorter skirts or longer skirts. You can wear a midi length skirt, but just be mindful of where the hem hits and where the mid-calf boot hits, because then again you can create a big horizontal line between the contrast of the hem of the skirt and the top of the ankle boot. Now, I would say the easiest boots to style would be a knee boot or an over the knee boot, because those are creating those vertical lines. They're going straight up and down. I believe, in my humble opinion, that they're much easier to style because they go with more things, where it doesn't throw the balance off in your outfit. Because a knee-high boot or an over-the-knee boot is going to go well with shorts, with short skirts, with midi skirts, with maxi skirts, with jeans. But although with jeans, what I would do is probably wear a thinner jean so that it can be tucked in, because to me it doesn't make sense to, unless it's like you're doing it for like layering so that you're warm. To me it doesn't very much make sense to wear an over-the-knee boot and then put jeans over them. Right? I'm not tripping, right? To me, I would probably tuck the jean, you know, not all jeans are tuckable, but I would tuck it so that you're able to see the boot. But an over-the-knee boot and a knee boot, you open up more options, and I'm gonna put, you know, examples on the screen so that you can see what I mean. Because look at this, and look at this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this. And this, and this. Now to help further drive the visual point home, I'm gonna come back with a dress in 3 different boot lengths, an ankle boot, a knee boot, and an over the knee boot, so you can kind of visualize what it is that I'm talking about. And then meet me back here, because we have one more big issue to talk about when we come back. All right, so this is a dress that I got from Urban Outfitters probably last year. The boots are from Mango. These boots gotta be like at least 8 years old by now. But do you see how, well, I'm 5'9", and I do kind of have longish legs. However, the ankle boot is kind of cutting off a little of my visual length. It's not bad, but let me show you some other boots so you can see the difference. Actually, before I show you the boots, let me show you what it looks like with no boots on so you can see what my legs are giving, okay? Now, I don't own a pair of mid-calf boots, but I guess when these are scrunched down, they could kind of pass for a mid-calf boot. I would say these are more of a knee boot. Well, no, I would say these are mid-calf, so maybe I don't own a pair of knee boots then. But do you notice the difference between the length with these versus with the ankle boot? Now let me show you another boot. By the way, these are Chutes and they're current, and I will link them in the description so you can get a closer look at the boots. I have not worn them yet, except for just now. But I like these. You know, some folks, you know, dragging on the kitten heel, but I don't give a damn. These going on my feet. You know, like they ain't gotta go on yours. Like, you know what I'm saying? Okay, and then here we have an over the knee boot, which I can control how far up they go, or if I wanna slouch them down. Now I do remember last year when I wore this, I'll put up a picture of me with this outfit styled, that I did prefer it with some skin showing, so like with it slightly scrunched down, which I don't know if I will get now because I don't have a full-length mirror in front of me here. The full-length mirror is in the other room, and I didn't feel like bringing the light and the camera and the tripod. But here's the over-the-knee boots. These are from Zara. I got these. These got to be like 8 years old as well. I freaking love these. I will never get rid of them unless they start to deteriorate, but I've had them for 8 years and not so much as a scuff on the heel. Well, there is a scuff on the heel, but these thick block heels make them pretty decent. And then the vinyl material of it does, you know, does wonders for it to not look dusty or anything like that, because then I can just, but you see the difference between the ankle boot, the mid-calf kind of knee boot, and then the over-the-knee boot. Let me know what you think in the comments, like if you're picking up what I'm putting down. All right, I'm back, okay? I mean, I was here before, but anyway. So the thing when it comes to styling boots, we talked about, you know, balance and proportion and things like that in this video, right? However, then when you add a coat or a jacket and sometimes even a sweater on top of it, it can also affect the balance and overall look of your outfit. So let me know in the comments if you want to have a video where we talk about jacket and coat lengths, like when to wear a crop jacket, when to wear something mid-hip, when to wear something maxi, something midi, you know, that sort of thing. Let me know if you want a video on that, and you know, I'll work on it. Also, let me know what some of your biggest fashion pain points are when it comes to getting dressed in the winter. Let me know it in the comments so that I can start getting ready for your winter content. Now, in the meantime, you can click on this playlist right here because I have gone through a lot of the fashion pain points that you guys told me about in a previous video. And if you've missed anything, you click on this playlist and check it out, and I'll see you there.